Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to the stream. As always here to start an Age of Empires 4 live stream. We are going to be casted some games from the online ladder and we'll cast one set from Killerpigeon Midweekmuster. Thank you very much for being here. Your support is greatly appreciated. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings, and emotions, and a whole bunch of individuality, creativity, and responsibility as well. Remember to believe in yourself and in all possibilities, and remember that the best way to be is to be your goddamn self. We are going to get started. We have a lot of players online, but oh, sorry about that. But I think most of them are playing for the War Chiefs Club from Rising Empires. Remember to check Rising Empires on Twitch as well. They organize a lot of cool tournaments. And also remember to also check Killerpigeon, because he also casts almost every single day. He's organizing a very cool tournament of Age of Empires 4 weekly. So that means that we have weekly, not only just competition, but entertainment as well. And that really helps the community grow. So shout out to both of those organizations slash organizers, because they're keeping the scene alive. Not just keeping it alive and giving opportunity for a lot of players that are not already at the top to come in and get some practice, get some experience, get familiarized with what it means to play at a high level, what it means to be around the best players in the world. That's very important, because you gotta start somewhere. And if you have different levels where you can stand to help you grow, it's way better than just to having to jump big spaces and not having support sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So we are about to get started. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here. Let's have some great games. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry. I gotta clean the throat before we start. Also drink some water. Make sure we are chilling. Oh. Hold on a second. Wait, hold. I'm just fixing something here on my OBS. There we go. Hold on a second. I just discovered here a new feature on Stream Elements. Let me see if I can make that work better. Oh, okay. I understood. I understand. So never mind. Because it was like the multi-stream. For me to use the multi-stream chat on Stream Elements, I have to be multi-streaming through Stream Elements, which I might try tomorrow. I think that will be very, very good. And we have, for example, here Starflark playing online, but already casted some Starflark games. Not a lot of pro or top players online right now. We should totally be able to organize the observer mode through ranking, for an example. because like I have no idea like if these players are like good or not. Because they might be good, but I just don't know them. So let's see. We can just, I think, use, yeah. We can just use, AOE4 World. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome, welcome. How we doing today? How we doing today? We're doing great. Yeah, we started the stream a bit later. But we vibing. We chilling. We're doing what we gotta do. Oh, Voldemort was live 42 minutes ago. But we casted the Voldemort game yesterday. So let's cast something a bit different to start. Okay, I think I found a good matchup, guys. Let me bring that to you. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. Let's get things started over here. Welcome to Cliffside. We are here on the online ladder to check two great players, not the best players in the world, no sir, but they are very close to that level. We have in the color purple Takiglu playing as the Ottomans versus our Japanese player on the color yellow. Cliffside, long time no see. Actually, no. I casted some games recently of Cliffside, so never mind, guys. Cliffside, one of the best maps in my opinion. We are here to witness two of my favorite civilizations, and recently actually I've been casting a lot of Ottoman games. I think I'm just very attracted to them since I've seen Louis MT performing really well with them at the Garrison LAN event. And let's take a look at our players over here. We have Takiglu, all the way from Taiwan apparently. They are rank 52, Conqueror 3 on the online ladder with almost 400 games with a 60% win rate. On the other side, our Japanese player comes all the way from Hong Kong, and this might be, sorry, a Smurf account or an alternative account because they have barely a little bit more than 100 games with 55% win rate. They are actually right now Conqueror 2, rank 439, and they've been playing a bunch of Japanese. It seems like they only play Japanese in this account. I think this is totally an alternative account, and that's why they've been losing a lot, because then you're playing a lot of Japanese. Now that's not true. Stop talking bad about Japanese. They are one of my favorite civilizations, but against Ottomans, I'm expecting a very balanced matchup, to be honest. I think out of all civilizations, Japanese doesn't stress too much against Ottomans. Yes, it can be complicated, but Japanese struggle way more against other civilizations. Takiglu. I'll call him Takiglu. I don't know how to pronounce their name, but they're opening with military school, using the spearman, the early spearman, to move forward. Oh, Japanese player coming in with the Coca Township. That's obviously very rare on non-water and non-hybrid maps, but I've seen throughout the times some build orders, some tactics, some strategies, which include a lot of Shinobi and Horsemen, because Shinobi will kill basically everything that are not archers, and then the Horsemen will defeat everything that are archers. So, oh, Takiglu pushing the deer in though, with his own spearman. That's always good. You don't need to go professional scout, so you don't need to be so urgent. Japanese player bringing 7 sheep back home. They have berries in the back. They didn't open in the berries, so no Tawara, no farming house upgrade. They're edging up really quickly with some villagers. Only 5. Wait, 5? Oh yeah, I wasn't seeing the other ones, but 5 villas on wood. Kokatanushi being brought up by 4 villagers. Oh, they're getting Tawara now. It's always good. Always gives more movement speed. And 25% gathering rate from berries. And plus 3 carry capacity. On the other side, we're gonna have the twin Minaret Medrese. The age-up choice for our Ottoman player. Already getting some deer under the town center. Not doing a great job there. Only able to push 2 deer into their own base, bringing 6 sheep back home. And will they... Wait, do they do the... Oh, they don't know about Coca Township. I guess that's one of the hidden advantage of playing Japanese, that 99% of the times the opponent player will expect Kura Storehouse. So they didn't even bother to scout sometimes. But here you have Coca Township alongside with the barracks. Bogacious. Samurais. First samurai is here. First shinobi, I mean. Takiglu sees that. Spearman takes huge damage. Scout runs away. Survival techniques. And they move to the back. Okay, interesting tactics. I wasn't expecting our Japanese player to be playing so differently, but it makes sense because apparently they only play Japanese in this account, so it seems like an account that they used to experiment with Japanese, which seems to be really, really nice. Takilu going for more stone, they want more military schools, and Shinobi can stun, they can sabotage the military schools. That's actually a huge deal for the Ottoman player. I really enjoy that. If that's the case, it doesn't seem to be the case. Sabotage was not used just yet from our Japanese player. They're going for the stone. Bugeisha and Shinobi should delete those spearmen out of existence. Shinobi jumps into the back of the spearmen, giving them no room to escape. I'm enjoying the macro here for our Japanese player. The Shinobi very low HP, the Bugeisha taking care of the spearmen, and archery range coming online too close to the town center. And I think the military school is also too close to the town center, so our Shinobi cannot do the damage. I like Japanese so much. It's not our Shinobi, guys, alright? But good job. They are able to delay the second military school. Actually, no. Takiglu can go for the second military school. They only cost 100 stone, and that's exactly what Tasiglu has. And Blacksmith coming in to boost the protection speed of the archery range and the military school. First Horseman coming out, so good mixture, good play from our Japanese player. Goes Bugeisha and Shinobi to attract archers, and then goes Horseman to counter the archers, but the Horseman already took some good damage from the Spearman, so the Horseman can't really go challenge the archers under TC. There was a tower here from Takiglu, but gets cancelled and replaced back here. Is that? Yeah, it is. The military school is in range of the Blacksmith, so good job over there. And our Japanese player keeps investing into Horseman. He stopped making Samurai. He stopped making Shinobi. So I wonder what's the play over here. Only two Shinobi, now going full into Bugeisha and Horseman, which will be very difficult for Takiglu to counter, because Horseman will take care of the archers and Bugeisha will take care of everything else. Maybe Mass Sipahi could be the play, but then it's very hard to do that because Japanese have cheaper barracks, so they can just drop like 2 barracks out of nowhere and start spamming spearmen, which will still be complicated because a lot of archers. Sipahi raid on the gold, no casualties. The Sipahi itself might be going down for the TC damage. Oh yeah, bad management of the Sipahi over there. Our Japanese player will punish that, and I think the Horseman will finish the Sipahi. Maybe not. I think the Sipahi can actually go back home safely, because it takes so much time for the Horseman to actually do some damage. Our Japanese player, I think he wants to invest and go Castle Edge at the same time. Good amount of food and gold in the bank, I mean. Upgrading the town center to a Daimyo Manor. No, Daimyo Manor, right? Then it's the palace. Yes, sir. Sipahi goes down, mass archers, and 1 spearman. Oh wait, Sipahi didn't go down because the Ottoman army scared the horsemen away from our Japanese player, and our Japanese player is now not using their military. I wonder what they're up to. TC gets the Sipahi, good value for the Japanese player. Gold is heavily exposed. 6 villagers, that's a Castle Age angle. Takiglu gets 1 villager. Our Japanese player not really reacting. Horseman raid for the Japanese player. They got no villagers and they lost 2 villagers as well. 3. Huge value for our Ottoman player. On Castle Edge though, Japanese player can always drop your Ishiras into town center and recover the villager lead, but for Ottomans it's always good to kill some villagers from the enemy, because you already have a slight advantage by getting free units and cheaper military buildings. But here, bad approach from our Ottoman player. They're gonna lose a big chunk of their army. The main part is still over there. But they lost some archers, lost perhaps a couple Sipahi over there. Horseman raid once again coming in, Shinobi goes down, but our Japanese player is able to get 1 villager back in revenge from the Ottoman player. Mether, in danger, but gets back home safely. Siege engineering for a Japanese player. Yeah, destroying the military schools is always huge versus Ottomans. And you can attack through here, kill some buildings, kill the blacksmith to decrease the buff, and then kill the tower as well. Would be a good approach from the Japanese player over here. So many horsemen, that's a great army for our Japanese player. Range defense, so they can dive under TC a bit more safely. And we always have to check the forges because the attack upgrades do not show up there. And there we go, +2 attack, +2 melee attack for our Japanese player. And now they have way more units than Takiglu. Oh, but the Japanese army caught off guard because they're building the rams in the field. And the horsemen can pinch over here. They will do a good old Ottoman sandwich. The archers taking a lot of damage, no, doing a lot of damage into those Bugeisha and Shinobi. Great surround with the horsemen, diving into the archers. It's always complicated. Horsemen behave really weirdly with their attacks. They spend too much time without attacking, basically. And they're able to force the Ottoman player into their own base. And Tassiglu was looking into a castle age timing. They had 800 food and 700 gold in the bank. Now they need to reinvest. They lose a lot of units. Shinobi also sabotaging the military school. So Tassiglu losing at some advantage, losing another villager as well. Shinobi creating the chaos as well under the town center. And now the villager lead is equal. Or non-existent. A ram comes through, and Tassiglu cannot defend this. Villagers might be able to burn because the units from a Japanese player are on the other side of the base, but they're gonna get so many villagers over here. The Bugesh is actually not going fast enough. They can't reach, and the ram will be going down. We have some units over there trying to get some villagers, but I'm pretty sure the villagers can kill the ram fast enough. And third military school coming in soon for Tassiglu, but now they have no food. They still have a good amount of gold, but our Japanese player will be very soon into the castle age with a lot of wood in the bank. That's weird. Are they miss-macroing or they're preparing a huge farm transition? They are now on the second year pack, which is running low. They could go boar, but it's really far away. Those berries are too exposed. They could go to their berries still, get Tawara, get Takezaiko, I mean, and go for some berries. And our Ottoman player with a lot of villagers on gold. Do they want to buy Castle Age? I see no market over here. They should focus a bit more on the food department. They were idled a lot in that aspect of their economy. And our Japanese player actually reinvested. They were so close to Castle Age. Is that the right play, actually? Oh, they lost a lot of units and Tassiglu was able to remass. So yes, it is the right play. If they just go castle, perhaps they didn't have enough time to produce a good army. Sipahi raid on the gold. Japanese player under stress, forced to retreat immediately. We'll lose another villager. Good play from our Ottoman player, losing a Sipahi in the midst of all the events. Our Japanese player, oh, okay, they want to make more rams. They're now going for those front berries. Sipahi looking for some damage, nobody on the berries on the back. They're gonna be checking the deer, I'm pretty sure. The villagers should be able to run away safely. Another ram for our Japanese player. And Tassiglu with kind of a bad macro once again. They are on the deer up front, but with 1,000 gold in the bank. They're getting some upgrades, getting arrow slits, horseman dive. Nice reaction from Tassiglu. The villagers go into the tower, rams into the tower as well. Horseman and Bugeisha, huge mess. The archers on a great choke point, actually. Villagers exposed from our Japanese player, they're not reacting, they're too busy fighting. The villagers turn around with the sheaves. Back there, the archers forced to kite under town center once again. Bugeisha's actually defending the villagers and no extra villagers going down here. Great defense from our Japanese player. Back over here, the Ottoman player forced to retreat. They lost a lot of archers though. And they lost the food as well, or the food source. They still have one deer pack in the back. They are getting some good walls. Mehmed Imperial Armory coming in from Tassinglu, and the game is getting heated up. Huge army though from our Japanese player. I'm really enjoying that. Rams on the front line being attacked by the Sipahi. Bugacious and Horsemen not reacting from our Japanese player. They lost another villager and now 2 villagers behind. I heard some shinobis. There we go. Low HP gets killed but sabotages the military school either way. So doing really good damage, and it goes down. And not only is the sabotage important, it's also important the fact that it gets on fire. So it continuously loses damage, and it just the sabotage itself takes a good chunk of HP of any building. Great dive from our Japanese player. They're being relentless. They diving multiple. I think it's like the 3rd time they dive into the Tassiglu base. They're getting some villagers of. Oh, just takes so much time for the horsemen to get a kill. They get 1 kill indeed. They are getting all the army from our Japanese player, but TC and Tower are also destroying the army from a Japanese player. Oh no, now they have no gold to wage up. Where did they invest all that gold? Rams will be going down. More villagers being targeted by the Japanese army. And I think that was a good attack. Now Tassiglu is castle edge, but what can they do? They can go Lancer and Man at Arms. Actually, good play. Very hard for a Japanese player to counter. They need to go to the castle edge ASAP. This could be GG right here if our Japanese player is not able to defend the Lancers and the Men at Arms. And realistically, they don't have anything that can. They keep investing into Bugacia. A lot of them will be able to defend, but our Ottoman player is not pushing. They should, because no units for our Japanese player. 3 barracks, 4. So Spearman and Bugacia, that's good versus the Lancers. But versus the Men-at-Arms, it will be very complicated for our Japanese player. And they're still not going to the Castle Age. It's gonna be tough. Lancer and Sipahi walking forward. Oh, we have some Japanese attacks on the back. It's a horseman. We'll get the villager. Slow react. No, actually, no. Just takes so much time for them to kill villagers that it doesn't even matter. Because Tassiglu does not have. No, they do. They got textiles actually. Nice. Spearman and Bannerman killing the Lancer. The Lancer or the Sipahi got a villager. Good farm transition for our Japanese player. And Temple of Equality. No floating gate. So we had Coca Township. And now we are going to have Temple of Equality. Alright, I like that. I like that a lot. We are seeing a Japanese playstyle that we almost never see. And it's actually doable right now, because of all the damage that our Japanese player did to the Ottoman player. They have time to actually build a weird plan up, and it might work. Because if the Ottoman player had a lot of units, it didn't. Because when you go Temple of Equality, you need to accumulate the Buddhist monks, right? But right now, you have all the time in the world. Of course, you're gonna need something to counter those Men-at-Arms, but Samurai could just do that, could get a good upgrade, but no Yorishirus though. It will take. That's usually the problem of this landmark, is that it takes a long time for you to actually be able to fight with them. Of course, it has the economical side, which is great, generating some gold, which also takes time. Notice that those barracks are not in an influence of a blacksmith, so no extra production speed. Manganel takes a good shot. Ooh, the villagers on the gold getting destroyed. But also good revenge killing from our Japanese player on the Ottoman base. We already have some Buddhist monks coming out, and the second one will be coming in soon. But one thing about the landmark, it looks great. Doesn't it? It looks so good. And then you have Shinobi, you have Buddhist monks. That could work. like you can do an attack like through here or through there with just your normal army, and then 5 shinobi come over here and they sabotage all this. That could be crazy. And Mounted Samurai still the choice for our Japanese player. They're not afraid to mix things up, but still make one of the most iconic units from the Japanese in Age of Empires 4. Tasiglu now upgrading the archers into the veteran status. Oh, Buddhist monk grabs one relic. Tasiglu will grab the second relic of... No, the third relic actually. Where are they grabbing the other one? They're bringing 2 back home. That's one over there. The other one is there. Oh, it's going to be intercepted actually. With a bit of luck. The Japanese player sees that and they reposition their army accordingly. Very well done. Tasiglu will lose that relic, and it's actually important. Oh, Springald's coming in for Tasiglu as well. That's usually a problem for Japanese because they do extra damage versus melee infantry, and Japanese love to spam melee infantry. Double town center for Tasiglu. Our Japanese player, a lot of good farms, still only Daimyo Manor, not Daimyo Palace. There you go, Daimyo Palace and textiles. Interestingly, good food bank for both players, 1,000 in the bank for both. 1, 2, 3 military schools, 4, there you go. And that's Janissaries, and it'll be Janissary as well. So that means they got military training Vizier point, which means they can make Janissaries and Knights out of the military schools, and in general they will be producing faster as well. Daimyo Palace now upgraded for our Japanese player, and actually 2 villagers ahead with 2 relics in the bank, and Tasiglu recovers the 3rd relic. And I was saying it's important when you go with Temple of Equality with relics, not because of the gold, but because the Buddhist monks have a mechanic where they have to wallow to make their units faster. More attack speed? Oh, let me check. Oh, Sacred Site Victory being challenged here by our Japanese player. Where are some Buddhist... Oh, there you go. Conversion enhances friendly unit damage. And then they can have some extra stuff, some extra upgrades. Oh, he didn't got Zen. So Buddhist monks are not producing gold. Then they also have Nehan, upgrades Buddhist conversion to Nehan conversion, which has a 25% shorter cooldown, additionally improves nearby allied units movement speed, and then 5 mounted ministries. Buddhist temples cast Shohei Sutra on a nearby enemy every 6 seconds. Is that the ability that makes the debuff? Actually, where are the monks, bro? I want to see them. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it is. Okay, so the buildings itself can do the debuff. Lancers into the gold back there. They got some good kills. Tasiglu now 4 villagers ahead because of the second town center. Now the Japanese player does not know about the second TC. Good raiding, villagers forced to go and repair those walls. Lancers from Tasiglu going down. No second TC from a Japanese player. They have enough stone for it, but I think they want to upgrade into Shogunate Castle. Tasiglu on the berries with no fertilization. They're now starting the farm transition. They are struggling with food. Japanese player with a good amount of food, and Tasiglu got the Vizier point for the Great Bombard into the Castle Age. And now Tasiglu with a scary Ottoman army a good amount of Springles, one Mangonel, and one Great Bombard. Mass on a Musha, they will be destroyed, they will be obliterated by the Janissaries. Tassiglu, it's true they have 13 men-at-arms, but I mean, maybe Tassiglu wanted just some mobility? Secret Sight in the middle was decapped, but the one on the north and the one on the west are still under control of our Japanese player, generating some good income per minute when it comes to gold. No Yorishiros. Do you already have Zen upgrade so the Buddhist monks can generate gold? I actually don't know. Let me check. No, not yet. Why not? I think he forgot. Yes, 6 Buddhist monks. So I think it makes sense to have Zen, but it makes more sense when you make a bunch of them. Okay, he can upgrade also the town center. He's not doing so. Onimushas going down, but our Japanese player is now ahead actually on the military count. But the siege game is looking way better for Tassiglu. But our Japanese player is also going to Springolds. Yeah, 3 Springolds over there. I think they got the 4th one. Yep. And they're not producing more Buddhist monks. Tassiglu pushing forward into the Ottoman base. Kokotan ship being destroyed very, very quickly. Actually, the Great Bombard is not doing a lot of damage into it. I know, it's just attacking kind of slowly. Japanese army out of position. They got into the base of Tassiglu. Stone walls were coming up, but they get breached. And our Japanese player is now invading. But our Japanese player lost one landmark as well. Uh-oh. It's not looking good. Can they stop it? Shogunate Castle is here with the rocket upgrade. Yeah, good choice from our Japanese player. They know they're gonna lose all those, or potentially gonna lose all those buildings. They're gonna make a bunch of them in the back, and they're really, really cheap. So it's not even bad. The Ottoman push keeps going. Janissaries are healing the Great Bombard. Do they want shock Springles? No, but the ranged units are doing a good damage as well. I'm not sure. But even though our Ottoman players on 2 TCs, they're only 2 villagers ahead. They lost 31 villagers in total. It was a great attack from our Japanese player though. TC under threat, but it's a very bulky town center. Bro, that's so much HP though. 13,000 HP is crazy. Let's go, Great Bombard, you can do it. In the back, Castle of the Crow, Imperial Age coming in. Take's Fudasashi to improve the economy of the Japanese player coming in as well. And that will give extra protection and extra defense solidity to the Japanese base. They're actually destroying some of the buildings of Tassiglu down here. Was that no, they can't. They have. I was about to say, was that sabotaged? No. No Shinobi's being done. Welcome YouTube chat is saying he needs some cheap Yumi. Yeah, just to like have some good numbers. And Yumi actually counter the Janissaries. I think you'll be able to hold, sorry, with Shogunate Castle and Castle of the Crow. But the thing is, the Ottoman player, they don't need to go in. They're just sitting out here with the Great Bombard. Now the thing is, we're gonna get some bombards from the Japanese player, so they might be able to snipe the Great Bombard. But the Method died, so no extra attack speed for the Great Bombard. And that Great Bombard is not as powerful as they could be, as it could be, I mean. Because it's not a Imperial Age Great Bombard. Springle's doing no damage to the Great Bombard. Japanese player now getting the castle, the Imperial Age upgrades. The eco damage was really, really good. You already have... oh, finally, we got Zen and more Buddhist monks coming through that will debuff the enemy units. Does it? Do they also debuff Siege? What was that sound? I don't know that sound. What was that? From the Japanese. "38 archers for Tassiglu." I think the Japanese player needs samurai. Because Tassiglu only has 3 crossbows. There is nothing that can counter. Oh no! They're floating 3k gold! There is nothing that counters the samurai. Oh, 40 Bugeisha though. Wait, where are they? Are they going to raid? Oh, those Mushas over here could go and be really annoying on the age up over there. That ram, a keep for the Ottomans? Good looking army though. Where are those 40 Bugeisha? Those are 17. Here it's 7. Where are the rest? Hello? We have 4 more over there. Oh, no, they'll not arrive in time to stop the Istanbul Observatory. Are they in the... No, they're not on the TC. It's going to be a university for a Japanese player. Tassiglu does not need to build university because Istanbul Observatory is a university. Well, 17 Bugeishas coming forward. Elite on a Bugeisha. Second TC for Tassiglu working, now giving a 10 villager lead. Plus military schools that now are working extra fast. They're now working 100% faster because of, yeah, the Istanbul Observatory increases the bonus to 100%. So everything around... Bro, those barracks are still... Oh, no, they are, never mind. So they're all being produced 100% faster. 67 Bugeisha with plus 4 attack. And now it's better than a couple weeks ago because elitary tactics or all the tactics is not as trash as used to be. 70 Bugeisha. Let's get it. Springles, bombards, and some Buddhist monks. Our Ottoman player running out of gold. They're moving out there, but the Bugeisha, the Mushas are there. Oh, the tactics, here we go. Tactics from powerful daimyo improve melee infantry, increasing their damage by 15%. What's stronger, Japanese Imperial or Ottoman? It really depends on the composition. Economically, Japanese, but Ottomans can go crazy with the Janissaries, Great Bombards. If they go siege crews, their siege can attack faster. But I think it's Japanese, just because of the eco. Like, those farms are really, really good. And remember that Japanese are not playing their true power. They didn't have free farms, and they didn't have floating gate. They had Temple of Equality. Bombard taking down the keep from the Ottoman player. They're getting the Great Bombard in placement, but they need to hit the keep first. The keep is going down. Unbelievable. Let's go. Japanese player will be taking the keep down. Bugesh is walking out. They're getting all the siege. The Ottoman army is out of position. Oh no, all the siege will be destroyed over here. This could be GG right now. The Buddhist monks in the back, not even participating in the battle. So Japanese not using their full power. Springle's not doing enough. Buddhist monks coming up. Now the Japanese player losing all the siege. Raid. There we go, another raid. Japanese player killed 73 villagers. That's crazy. He's doing a great job with those raids, that's for sure. Beautiful castle from the Japanese, protecting the stone and the gold. More stone means more castles. One secret site under control of the Japanese player. Only 7 monks and not a lot of gold being generated passively from Zen. Okay. It's not GG, Tassiglu was able to recover. 26 archers and 7 sipahi. Oh, that's not a good spot for our for our Ottoman villagers. What the hell I said Roman? What? There we go. Another raid. Mushas deny that gold. That gold is denied by the castle. So the only gold available for our Ottoman player is that one over there. Sprinkled numbers growing very well. Up to 9. The Japanese infantry can't keep up with the sprinkled numbers. That could be a tough challenge for the Japanese over here. They're going for another raid. Here we go. Even though second TC is in play, Tassiglu is behind by 10 villagers. Yeah, almost 20 villager lead. Ottoman player not able to defend. They'll be losing all their villagers. They're not coming back to defend. They want to finish the game, but they only have one great bombard. So it will take a long time to kill the landmarks of the Japanese. Oh, I think our Ottoman player... Yeah, they have no food. GG. GG. Our Japanese player wins. No food for the Ottoman player. And where are they getting gold? 1,000 gold per minute? How is... Huh? Because the... What? Are they trading? No. Oh, no, they just moved there. They have 3 relics and 2 sacred sites. They're being pushed back. They lost all their units over there. They were getting gold there, okay. Our Japanese player is pushing through. And GG gets called. The Japanese off-meta play defeats the Ottomans. Thank you for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. Leave a like and subscribe, and I see you on the next one. Well, I was really not expecting the Koka Township and Temple of Equality, but and then it wasn't Tanegashima Gunsmith. It was also the Castle of the Crow. Well played, well played. Who do we have live? No strong players live. So let's go ahead and get some more games from the online ladder. Oh, interesting over here. I found another cool. He didn't really use the temple. No, he did not. He did not. You are right. I think he never had more than 10 villagers. 10 monks, I mean, not villagers. Which is a bit worrisome. Guys, let's go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Hi everybody, I'm back. Welcome, welcome. How we doing? Yeah, yeah, true. He also didn't push with the monks in the army. It was a bit crazy. So I already have here our next matchup. There we go. You're already listening to the Mongol music. You will know it. Welcome to Lipany. We are here on the online ladder to check these two very good players playing with each other. In the color blue, we have Turabla playing as the Mongols. We'll call him Turabla. Turabla. It's Turabla. In the color red, playing as the Malians, we have Zero Timiros, which we'll call Zero. Just to be clear, right, guys? And they're here playing on Lipany on a matchup that you usually don't see. Maldians versus Mongols. Maldians still very good at doing pro scouts. I love that town center statue in there. The Mongols, they have nothing. They don't care about it. They have to move always the TC, so they don't care about erecting a statue in the middle. Hold on. All into houses in the middle indicates a intention to counter the Mongol Tower Rush. Will we have Mongol Tower Rush? Yes, we do. Spearman, or barracks, I mean, by the Ovu. Some people on the wood means Tower Rush. But wait, only 3 people on wood. Will that be enough for a good Tower Rush? Let's see. On the other side, there we go. Barracks coming in for Zero Timiros. And Donzos, the unique Spearman unit from the Malians, they already come with +1 extra melee defense. And a good amount of sheep being brought back by Zero Timiros. They could get that one over there. Oh, sorry guys, I just have some air here in my throat. We're back, guys. We're back. Oh, he's going to get even 2 more sheep there, Zero, with 2 more sheep. And while we wait for the Tower Rush to come forward, guys, drop a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Your support is greatly appreciated. Use the links down below to find my Variety Gaming channel and to join my Discord server. And let's know the players. We have Zero Timiros, all the way from Germany, with a bit more than 100, no, more like 150 games. Currently rank 67 in the world, mainly plays Malians. I think this is an alternative account where they only play Malians. And then Turbla, that's a Smurf account for sure. They have like 70 games, all the way from Turkey, on rank 85 in the world. Donzo's in place to defend. Wait, it was not Tower Rush because the villager wasn't going up, so it was just early aggression from Turabla with the Spearman. So Zero should understand. I mean, maybe they don't have the vision to see that the villager is not coming in. More Spearman, more sheep coming in from Turabla. So because Zero, oh no, they already have enough gold to edge up, just not enough food. With only 2 houses. I mean, the pit mine 55 gold per minute, not bad. You start with 100, so in 2 minutes they got 100 gold that they needed. Donzos, throwing the jab. Ooh, fighting with a lot, or against a lot of Mongol spearmen. Back there, just the scout. Oh no! And the Donzos get surrounded by the spearmen. Good play from Turabla. Uh-oh, Zero trying to age up to the feudal age, but they need to defend themselves. They will lose the pit mine if they don't. Kinda unlucky as well versus Mongols to have gold in the front. Yeah, even though Donzos have the extra armor, 5 versus 7 is not a good fight. 6 versus 7 should be alright. I still need to micro carefully. Okay, this should be an even fight now. One of the spearmen went down. Turabla can age up right now. They do with the silver tree. Okay, makes sense against Malians. Malians have very good eco. They're very good integrating professional scouts. What do? You get a very good economy as well with your trade going on. Makes a lot of sense there. Turabla looking for more sheep. A lot of sheep still available for 0 team heroes. We have deer in the back. Actually, deer very guarded, very kinda hidden as well from the enemy. So good spawn for 0. Turabla got 2 deer packs in the front line. So if they don't go pro scouts, they have to risk a lot to get those resources. They can just spam pastures and get a bunch of sheep under town center. Okay, extra houses and Mansa Quarry for 0. Our Malin player, he made 10 Donzos, and remember that most of the spearmen were double produced by Turabla, so they basically only invested half than what 0 invested. But 0 also didn't need to mine gold. So, both thieves having their own advantage, playing out in the Dark Age. Silver Tree, oh, that's super smart. They double producing a trader. They getting the upgrade where the landmark, where the packing and unpacking or the movement of buildings is faster. So they get 2 traders. While the traders go to the market, you move the landmark over here, because what a lot of Mongol players do is they move the landmark first and then they make the traders, and that really delays them. And actually, I get surprised because most players don't do what Turabla is doing, of course, to double produce. Wait, hold on. Nice defense from 0. Of course, to double produce, you have to have the landmark close to the Ovu. But even if you don't have landmark close to Ovu, make a trader first, then move the landmark. Because now you can see the traders are moving all the way over there. And then as soon as the landmark is done, they connect to the landmark and they go back. And you already have 2 traders, in this case, out. And also, the trade post not looking great. Right for the Mongol trade. But it will be, for sure, a great asset. Professional scouts for our Mongol player. And they can double produce scouts, right? And here they go. They are. How much does it cost? Only 70 stone, actually. Not bad, not bad. Very good Mongol play over here. I'm enjoying it. Javelin. It could be archers, but I think it will be javelin throwers for 0. Landmark is in place. Silver tree. Traders will now connect. Khan taking some hits. Not too much of a hassle. Not too much of a problem. $39 gold. Okay, not so bad. It will get better once Silk Road is activated. The more traders you have, the better the trade becomes for the Mongols. Second pit mine on the back as well. 0 really needs some walls over there. They can secure 2 deer packs and 1 pit mine with some good walling. Khan looking for the echo of Zero. Let's see the vision. They don't know about it. No, they don't. Wait, they do? I don't know. They know about the second pit mine, I believe. But I don't know if they know about the deer. I'm pretty sure they do, right? There you go. Oh, they're going castle! Immediately. Zero is very behind. They have 12 Donzos. Turabla has 8 Spearmen, making some Kashik, making some archers. Khan being annoying, being defended by the Donzos from Zero. Zero? Traders? Only 2. Huh. Interesting. Kata Venom. Such a funny voice line over there. There we go, Turabla moving forwards. With the Spearman, 1 Kashik and 4 archers. Hey, that's a good army. Javelin throwers ready to defend. Javelin thrower singular ready to defend. Khan sees that. Only 1 javelin thrower. That's why Turabla is confident. Bro, 10 minutes. They're going castle edge. Wait. Go. There you go. Step readout. Turabla is making all the right choices, I think. They're scaling their eco against Malians really have to. Warrior Scout? Attacking some villagers on the edge up. I 20 HP. Almost going down. Scouts getting cancelled by the... Oh, 1, 2, 3 scouts down. Good distraction. Zero with a warrior scout is able to deny the professional scouts from the enemy. Yeah, no more scouts for Turabla. Oh, good play from Zero. Good play indeed. There you go. The walls from Zero. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Still, only 2 traders. Those 2 traders from early on. Is that even worth it, though? You only paid for 1 trader. But why not making more? Now that you are castle edge, you could... because it's not dedicating a lot of economy to wood. Turabla is focusing on getting deer under the town center. The other 2 deer packs are now unavailable. I mean, you can still go through here, but it's very, very, very complicated. Nice attack from Turabla, but no castle edge upgrades. So many times, but no veteran spearmen and no veteran archers. Okay, that's a bit weird, to be honest. Oh, he will snitch himself by passing through the sacred site? Nice defense from Zero. Turabla. He wants to go Imperial. He wants to go fast Imperial. That's why he's not getting any upgrades. Is that the right play against Malians? I just feel like you're giving them too much time to do, for them to do what they exactly want to do. They're not even Castle Age though. Turabla can go Imperial, and Zero is still very far away from Castle Age. But now he has no army to defend or attack. Scout is trying to go and get some deer. Good luck, buddy. He can get that one, those ones. Kaganate Palace, there we go. Imperial Age. Zero is almost going Castle. And I think that that's the problem, right? Because now Zero goes Castle. And Turabla goes Imperial, but then he has 10 men-at-arms to his name. I mean, Zero doesn't really have a good way to deal with men-at-arms, especially if they get upgraded to Elite. But Turabla can do a lot of damage only with those. He'll have 3 units. That's true. And he's now... I know, that's just a... Shaman. Only 2 traders. So no extra resources. What are your scouts? Almost. Grand Felani Corral for Zero. And Kaganate Palace is up. Here we go. Archery range close to the oval. Will that be mass menu die? I see a lot of Mongol players doing that. They go fast Imperial. They get a bunch of free units from here. Wait, you can also get menu die from here? I thought it was just units from other parts of the Empire, but I guess you can. Zero. He's turning the tides around. He's playing with a Feudal Age army though, versus a Castle Age army. But the Javelin Throwers are doing great damage against those men-at-arms. They're not elite, so it's a bit easier for Zero. 4 relics as well for Turabla. There you go, so Mangudai in the back. Oh, but they're just getting destroyed by the Javelin Throwers, and that's exactly what I said. Like, yeah, Turabla, you are in Imperial Age, but what you're gonna do right now? He has to buy time to get some free units from the Kaganate Palace, but it's going to be so difficult. He's getting hand cannoneers, which also will be destroyed by the Javelin Throwers. No, because the hand cannoneers are ranged, are gunpowder, not ranged. But still, it's only 2 of them, so yeah, they're getting one-shotted. Villagers going down too, because you have no trade, you have no pastures. Deer is running out. Yeah, that was a bad play. I enjoy the idea. I enjoy the idea for Turabla, but in execution, in practicality, it wasn't great. It's not over yet. But now the Malians have full Kalboom. Sure, 0 relics. No, they can get 1. Wait, where is the other relic? Oh, there you go. They can get that relic. Sure, it helps. They can get 3rd pit mine right over there. And Turabla is down to 3 Mangudai, 3 hand cannoneers. Is now getting some horsemen to counter the Javelin Throwers. Do we have elite men-at-arms? No, he stopped producing men-at-arms. He will get more Mangudai. He's getting a lot of Mangudai from the King and Palace. Remember, it's random units. He's not choosing, automatically spawns diverse armies from across the Mongol Empire and its dominions. So, he has no choice on what he's getting. Sometimes you get like 3 Hu Paos, 3 trebuchets, and then it's GG. Turabla getting vision on the army and actions of the Malin player. Siege Workshop coming forwards. Gold runs out over here. Luckily, we have gold in the back. But I just think Turabla could really make more traders. They only cost 36 gold. Like, make a trader at a time. Like, if he was making traders, I think he was still able to go Imperial, and his economy will be way stronger. Why keeps moving the Kaganet Palace? Because I think every time you move, you reset the timer. Oh, maybe that's the plan. He's trying to reset what units he's getting. Oh, I see. I understand. I don't know if that works like that. Maybe he's trying to do that. There we go, extra gold over there. So for raid. He moves again, the Kaganet Palace. And still Mangu dies, bro. He's getting a lot of them, though. It's getting scary, actually. But I think Zero is ready. He has 30 javelin throwers. He's ready. Getting a lot of villagers at the same time. No food for Turabla now. Only 2 pastures in total. That's sad. He could go board right there. But I don't know if that will be safe, because we have still some sofas out for Zero. No, bro, those are not even veteran horsemen. Those are feudal age horsemen. We have a fight here in the middle of the map. Elite Mangudai. I don't think it's going to be enough over here. Yeah, javelin throwers doing an amazing job. Yeah, not great. Nope. Bro, I really think the Mongol player, Turabla, could have done the same plan but better. A bit more trade. And just being a bit more aggressive. He was always on the defense. And just a bit of more setup to his economy. He did get professional scouts, but it wasn't enough. Okay, what units is getting now? Hu Pao. Okay, that's not great. We have traps for Zero. He'll be able to take some buildings down. Javelin throwers conquering the land over here. Yeah. Mongol Imperial Age not fully working here. Fast Imperial. Into GG. A veteran horseman only now. Yeah, I think the trade was something that should have been prioritized a bit more by Turabla. Because, like, against Maldins, you need a super strong eco like they have. 1 pit mine, 2 pit mine, 3 pit mine. 4th one could be... I know you can't because of the walls. I mean, make walls here and then delete those walls. You know? Zero pushing forward with more traps. Horse archers, not Mangudai. But I think what Turabla wants is Rus Knights. Because they come in with a pole axe upgrade, doing +4 damage already. Oh, it's time for the tower spam with a bunch of sprinkled emplacements. Yeah, the economy is in shambles for Turabla. And he only has 2 pastures. It will be the 4th pit mine in Imperial Age for our Malian player. And they're already also dropping towers on the big gold, because they know that Turabla will not be able to move out if they are that secured already. And I'm pretty sure they know there is not a lot of trade going on for Turabla. More Mengudai and Khan's hunters for Turala. That's what he doesn't need, because javelin throwers will just take care of the huge Malian army, by the way. Okay, nice fight over here. I think it's a very good fight for Zero, not for Turabla. Yeah, and Zero wins another fight. Who would have thought? Bro, floating 3k gold. I like that. Let's go, Zero. I mean, it's good for the Malians, because then you can just buy Imperial Age, and because you have a lot of passive gold, then you come back really quickly from spending a lot of gold to buy food, to then age up, and then age up itself. And Turabla getting more huge bows. I mean, he's getting unlucky, I guess. He's moving the Cagnet Palace to reset that. Does it reset? It does! It does reset. There we go. Oh, he invested a bit more into trade. Only 6 traders at 26 minutes, really? Bro, I think that's a huge blunder. And now the Sofas will get all of them. So it will be 0 traders very, very soon. 1 trader down. Another one? Another one? No? Oh, I thought it was a second TC, but he's just moving his TC back over there to Rabla, and he's getting now more Mengudai. He didn't get any Rus. No, he got only 1 patch of elite Rus Knights. That's kinda unlucky. But now it doesn't really matter because Zero has 26 Donzos. So yeah. 27 eco kill. Zero is dominating Turablo over here. It's just taking so long to finish the game. Like, Zero is so ahead, but it's taking so much time to finish the game. Trade down to one trader, yeah. I think we can speed this up, guys. I think Turabla lost all the gas he has in the bank. He's now solely relying on those free units, and he's getting another set of Yu Yu Pao, dropping a bunch of pastures in the back. Oh, Zero could get 3 Sacred Sites actually and threaten Sacred Sites. Victory condition is going Gryobara. That's very rare these days. It will make it possible to use a lot of festivals. Like the Siege Festival, everybody gets more torch damage. I once won a game like that. I made a bunch of scouts, warrior scouts. Then I used the Siege Festival and I landmark sniped the enemy. There you go, Zero reaches the Imperial Age. Is he going to do with that? No, he's going so far, not to scouts. Steal so many units from Turabla. He's recovering economically, even though he's behind by 20 villagers. And I think he's out of gold. He's trying to get gold over there, but no sir. There you go, this might be the last fight of the game. Zero pushing through. A lot of javelin throwers getting... Yeah, that's GG. I think now Turablo just understands he can't do much. Because he's really struggling economically. How does he have 2k food per minute, bro? He's moving the Kagranate Palace once again to get more Megudai. So many sheep! That's insane! Oh, bro, and he could get even more food technology, and he's not. Bro, with more trade, a bit more pastures, and a bit more eco upgrades, I think he would be actually kind of fine. But GG gets called. I mean, it was a good idea, but really poor execution for our Mongol player. Thank you for watching, guys. See you on the next one. Bro, Twitch chat, YouTube chat, what the hell was that from our Mongol player? I mean, like I said, I really enjoy the idea, I really enjoy the plan, but no trade, no pastures, no eco upgrades, because he could have still go fast Imperial, right? And I think he could have afforded a bit more trade and a bit more pastures, because that was like at 26 minutes in the game he had 2 traders. My in-game name is Eso. It was kind of crazy. Okay, guys. I'll go to the bathroom real quick, and I'll be right back. everybody, we are back. How we doing? How we doing? All right, we are now ready, guys, to cast a set from Killerpigeon, Midweekmuster. I'm just getting everything ready over here. All right, we are ready, everybody. We are casting Myriad versus Core. Let's get the party started. Oh, let me see if I have space before anything. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to Killerpigeon Midweekmuster number 18 quarterfinals. Wait, quarterfinals? Yes, no. round of 16. We have on the color orange playing as the Rus, it's Core. On the color teal playing as Order of the Dragon, it's Myriad. And we are on Gorge. Thank you very much for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And remember to use the links on below to catch me, Core, Myriad, and Killerpigeon, the organizer of the event, live on Twitch. And tough matchup for Myriad, I would say. I think Myriad is slightly better than Core in a good day. But I think Rus is so superior. I think the only civilization that can really challenge Rus is Zushi. Because I think Zushi, maybe China as well, but I think like Rus is super strong right now. Very good synergy. They do what they want to do very fast. They can hardly be perturbed. And then they can use very well the horse archers, which are very harsh to deal with. And we are here on Gorge, gold in the front for Myriad, gold in the front for Core, but Core doesn't care. I've seen Rus players not touching their gold for like 20 plus minutes, so I wouldn't be surprised if Core can get... Oh, he opened 3 scouts. Actually, on Gorge it makes a lot of sense, because the sheep are like very well distributed. So one scout goes through the one side, and then another scout goes to the other side, and then the third scout goes through the middle. And then wow, but Myriad got a lot of sheep from that side of the map, so Core not getting a lot of that, because the goal is with one of the scouts you identify where the enemy scout is, and then with the other 2 scouts you just go to the other side. You know what I'm saying? And then we have here Myriad on Order of the Dragon, a very good civilization as well. Don't look down on them. They're going Minework Palace, which has been sharing a lot. I would say it's 50-50 between Minework Palace and Aachen Chapel in terms of efficiency, in terms of usage. I still think Aachen is a bit better. I don't know. On Gorge is I think not, because it's very difficult to have a good Aachen placement because of how the woodline spawns. Minework seems to be like 90% of the times the choice on Gorge, and I agree with the players on that part. Golden Gate, it's always the play now for the Rus, infinitely, because Kremlin just doesn't give as much bonuses. Kremlin would give some good defense. Kremlin would give the militia and automatic extra wood income, but Golden Gate is just so good. It's just a huge boost to your economy. Not a lot of sheep for Core though, 6 plus 3 or 4 over there. Myriad was able to grab a lot of sheep with just 1 scout. But it doesn't really matter, professional scouts should be sufficient for Core to get his economy pumping. What will be the strategy for Myriad here? How will Myriad counter professional scouts from Core? Will it be Spearman? Will it be Horseman? I'm pretty sure they will try and go professional scouts themselves. Yeah, the mill there can give that away. They can click professional scouts immediately, and they do so. On the other side, Core still edging up, a couple of seconds away. I think he'll be doing well very soon. A double hunting cabin open as always. Rus has been doing that for such a long time. And Core still lacking a bit of gold. Oh, come on. 1 more gold and we're good. Come on. There you go. Professional scouts in research. The thing is, Core can make already has 4 scouts. Myriad only up to 1. And then he has to build a stable and then build the scouts manually from 1 source. While Core first opened with 3 scouts, and then he can make scouts from 1 place that is already there, while he's researching professional scouts from another place, right? Oh, look at that, the surround of the scouts. Core surrounding the scout of Myriad, and the scout goes down. Myriad, oh no, wait, does it? No. One hit and it's down. There you go. Myriad lost his only skull. He already got another one. And he could get his own deer back, but he's going forwards to get the enemy back. But if Quartz gets just a sniff of that, Myriad will be left even further behind. Hopefully he realizes, or hopefully Core doesn't realize that Myriad can keep bringing deer from that part of the map. Core is also moving forwards now with his own professional scouts technology to get deer away from Myriad. Myriad with no military to stop professional scouts from Core. Myriad could do it. They have a lot of wood in the bank, so they could do another stable, perhaps a barracks. They will do another stable, so they want to go into Horseman or just keep up or keep pumping the production of Scouts. Oh, Core getting a lot of deer from the enemy side of the map. Same for Myriad, but Core will see that now. What will be the answer from Core? I think it's just going straight to Castle. No, he's making some Spearmen. That can still be straight to Castle. Because the Rus economy really goes crazy. Nice Spearman position here, denying the home deer pack of Myriad. Myriad getting some deer from his own pack as well. Or focusing the wrong target over there. I mean, it makes sense. He doesn't want the wolves to damage the scouts, and I think it would be more important to have some spearmen on the deer pack. Oh, Myriad into the Gilded Archers. Great counter to the Spearman, obviously. And the Horseman from Myriad also doing a great job denying the scouts from Core. But Core is already going Castle Age. And you know what's coming next. It's gonna be Mass Horse Archers. Spearman going down for Core. Core already secured a good amount of deer. Not as much as he wants for sure, but it is as much as he needs. And that's what's important for Rus gameplay. He got his own deer pack, he got, I believe, 5 deers from his other deer pack, and he was able to get 3 or 4 from the enemy deer pack. He got 0 from here, if I remember correctly. Double stable and 1 archer range from Myriad. Maybe we need another lumber camp for Myriad over here. Will be more efficient. Wheelbarrow is not in place, but Core already got it. Golden Gate is so helpful. High trade house over there. It will be alright. It will be a good one. Not a crazy one, but it will be a good one. Myriad also close to the castle edge. Burgrave Palace. There we go. Aggressive OTT play. Yeah, if you have the deer and the RTC, that should be alright. But remember that Order of the Dragon villagers, they eat super quickly through the deer. So sometimes it's a bit hard to like calculate the expenses and the income of your own economy. Core with a lot of deer under the town center. Still trying to get more from the enemy side, but loses the skull. Here it's also security. I think Core will not get any more deer. Core will go boar, but not necessary. If only if he wants to really boost his eco. Double monastery. Triple archery range coming through. Horse archers will be coming here very, very soon. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. Course starts to running around Myriad's base with the horse archers, looking for some village out of place, looking for... Oh, actually, Cord can get those 3 extra carcasses for the ruse. It's always juicy, bro. For the ruse, it's always juicy. Horse archers sniping the horsemen? Actually, Order Dragon archers might be the best counter to horse archers. So I would like to see some extra units from Core. He's doing some men-at-arms, which will be a good meaty shield against those archers. But perhaps horse archers with horsemen or knights themselves with the best in terms of mobility as well. Nice play from Core, moving the scouts through the other side of the map. Whoa, almost completed. Almost got it. Core getting a bit scattered over here. He's not doing a lot of damage. He's losing a lot of units as well. He has 3 relics on his base, which is really, really good. 1 relic for Myriad, and I think he wants to secure the second one, and he will. Now, Gilded Crossbows. One of the strongest units in the game. They're really, really powerful, but also really, really expensive. Gilded Archers will receive the upgrade to the Veterancy status. Farm transition for Core. I really, really love when Rus players do this, because he still has deer, he still has sheep, but as soon as the sooner you start the farm transition, the better, because like then you're not in emergency mode, you're not sacrificing anything, you're just doing it slowly but surely. You know, I really like that. Nice. I still think Core should go for the boar. It's so good for the ruse, you get it faster than everybody else, you generate gold from it as well. But it's really far away, right? Really, really far away. Horse archers struggling. Every day they struggle. Actually, no, they rarely struggle. Nice, horse archers getting some value over there. Ooh, but that's the scary upgrade. Scale armor. Increase the range armor of Gilded Archers by +3. And Core gave up on extra units. It's just going pure horse archer. That might be the problem right now for Core, because Myriad Archers will just be able to tank everything. The problem will be the numbers as well. 22 horse archers versus 10 Gilded Archers. It's technically 20 archers, right? Give or take. So that should be alright. +2 range defense, +2 range attack is coming in. I don't know, I really think Core should add a bit more units there. Other types of units, not just more horse archers, right? Myriad is closing the circle on Core. Core going second town center. I like that play. He's on... oh, he never finished at archery range. 3 over here. That could be a 4th one, but it's still being built. The operation stopped. They didn't get the permit from the council hall. From the municipal hall, I mean. That actually happens a lot in Portugal. Because you need multiple licenses to build different parts of buildings. And sometimes construction starts, and they have almost all the licenses, and they think they're gonna get more licenses, and then they just stop the building because they don't have like one license for a specific part of the house, and then it takes years, literally, to resume construction because for some reason they can get the license to build a specific part of the house or a specific type of material or building or whatever. Sometimes it's just straight up matrafia, like we say in Portugal, and it's just money laundering. Over there in the middle, horse archers. Yeah, Cody's not engaging, he's just running around. There we go, switching into horseman, but he needs time. And Myriad is not respecting the horse archers, going straight for his base. Bye-bye, villagers. Myriad, are we paying attention? Nope. Yeah, there we go. Good damage from Core. Now Core with second TC, getting some kills, getting extra good value. Myriad lost 5 villagers. He should have respected the horse archers. Because, right, he basically, Myriad was ahead on the military department. But by not respecting the horse archers, he's giving time for Core to build up horsemen, and he's losing vills. He got 3 vills as well, but he doesn't know about the second TC. Horse archers on the wood line, getting more villagers. Wait, where did... oh! They went over there to stop the secret sites from being captured. Good play from Core. Almost 20 villagers ahead. Oh, let's check the gold income. 140 gold per minute from High Trade House. I thought it would be way worse, actually. Plus 3 relics, plus hunting cabins. 26 and 15. Not bad, not bad. Or Sarch's taking care of the business by themselves. They don't need extra units, do they? There we go. Myriad goes for the boar because only the farm transition coming very, very not a long time ago. I mean, very kind of late. Not really, but a bit. A lot of protection on the gold and wood, and now it's really tough for Myriad. Horse archers, they're just gonna go everywhere looking for villagers. 20 villager lead for Core, but remember that Myriad also produces villagers slower, and they're also better. But we can see, like, on the income, Core is doing way better in all departments. Yeah, Myriad can't even get gold at the moment. The only gold income he has is from the relics, 160. And GG gets called. Rus and the horse archers get another win. Thank you for watching. Let's go to game number 2. Man, that stuff. Rus is so broken, bro. God damn it. It's really hard to watch sometimes, Rus. So tough to play against them. There we go. Game number 2 coming in shortly. Let's go, guys. Game number 2 coming right away. Here we go. Welcome to Killerpigeon Midweekmuster number 18, round of 16. We are here for a best of 3 and this is game number 2 between Core, on the color orange, playing as the Abbasid dynasty, versus Myriad on the color purple, playing as the Byzantines. Core is leading the series 1-0. He just beat Myriad. Go and check the game, it was a very good game. And we are on Lipany, and this is basically the home turf for Abbasid, but Abbasid have been struggling a lot. Good thing for Core is that Abbasid has been struggling versus professional scouts, and Myriad is playing Byzantines, which is not really known for going very heavy or at all into professional scouts, but also on the other side of the coin, what Abbasid love to do, multiple TCs. Byzantines are one of the best civilizations at breaking second TCs because first they have on one TC already very good economy because of cisterns and olive oil and the free units, but then they can produce units faster, they can get upgrades faster, so they can get siege engineering faster, and then they can get the Kairosi phone, which is a great RAM because first it doesn't bug out, or it doesn't get weird pathing because it attacks from a distance, and then the fire damage can actually kill villagers that try to repair the town centers from Abbasid. So Core will have to play at his best to beat Byzantines. Like if we take professional scouts out of the picture, they are the S tier. They are like the best unit in the best civ in the game as well, right? And the Abbasid doesn't really do professional scouts. We have seen some people experimenting with the Abbasid professional scouts, and it wasn't the worst thing in the world. It was kinda okay, but it's not their forte, right? It's not what you don't play Abbasid to do professional scouts. Economical wing is a choice for Core. Myriad is going Grand Winery in the front of the base, bringing some sheep as well. Bro, that's 4 golds and 1... Bro, that's the dream for the Byzantines, actually. You get some deer, you get some berries there, you get the board, and this keep here will be great for Myriad. And then you secure a sacred site as well. 2 gold in the front for Core, 2 golds in the back for Myriad. Ooh, that's a bit bad for Core. I think Myriad has the advantage over there. Core bringing up some sheep, 8 sheep in total, back home, because Abbasid start on the berries, so they don't need to return to deliver the sheep. Also, super bad spawn for a Core. The gold and the berries all in the front. Those berries also in the front. Myriad also with not great berry spawns, but they don't need to go for berries. They can just start olive grove transition as early as possible, and then they will have 60% more olive oil extracted from those olive trees around the Grand Winery. 2 deer pack, actually, that's the best of course spawn. 2 deer packs really close to each other and kinda close to the base of Core. And actually Core has very easy wall potential. Just right there. Very cheap, very short walls. And then he can get 2 berries, 2 golds, and 2 deer packs and a huge wood line. Myriad reaches feudal. Core is going second TC. Myriad will be going, I'm kinda sure, Limitanei longbow or Limitanei jav thrower. House by the gold. And I think Myriad will try to do some feudal attacking. Fresh foodstuffs and fertile crescent coming in from Core. Yeah, fresh food stuff completed. Everything is completed now. Core very close to the second town center. Will it be a third town center? That's the question over here. No. He's building the TC away from stone. So, second TC very close to the base. In the base, literally. Very close to the wood line. And you might be asking, why is Core building the lumber camp if he has the town center? Because Avast they need as many buildings as they can to activate Golden Age Tier 1. Because then that will give 15% more gathering rate. Oh, Core, Mira is actually going Horseman Longbow. To counter everything. But what if Core goes Camel Archers? I guess the Longbows take care of that? Right? Core is scattering the deer. I think Mira doesn't care. Mira is getting horticulture, I mean, to increase the gathering rate from food over there. Golden Age Tier 1 activated for Core. And he's getting some walls across the cliffs over there. And he sees the horseman, so he's answering with some barracks. And then it will be longbows for Myriad. And Limitanei as well. He stopped the horseman production. Now he's resuming with the Limitanei production. Also, with Fertile Crescent, Core also has cheaper farms, so he can start doing the farm transition immediately, while still being on some sheep, thus ignoring the poor berry spawn. Getting double broadaxe to get more and more wood. It's gonna be Horseman and Spearman versus Limitanei and Longbows. And Myriad keeps producing the Horseman though. So Myriad is going to be going all the units. No, he just lacks archers, but he has Longbows to cover for that. No, there you go. blacksmith into +1 range attack, then +1 range defense, and then siege engineering, right? That should be the order, I guess, from Myriad, I mean. Tower on the gold, double archery range, so camel archer or just archers? That's the question from core now. Longbows arrive to the gold, and Cord will be losing some villagers here. Very slow reaction, very, very slow. And yeah, moving to the berries. Yeah, he has map control, he has the aggression. Cord sending a horseman forwards though, so Myriad needs to be careful over there. +1 range defense coming in as well. Siege engineering was first, then range defense. And they're almost getting enough for a Killerpigeon. Mini horseman raid gets countered by the Limit. Good reaction from Myriad. Wolf attacking the farming villagers over there. And Cord is not paying attention, he might lose another villager. Wolf doing a great job. Let's go, Wolf. You can do it. Let's go. Finish it. Finish the vill. No, Cord reacts in time, and he kills the bitey infantry. Yeah, Cord made 3 archery ranges, but not a lot of units from there. 7 archers. It's hard to compete with the longbow. Oh, Myriad is not actually pushing through in Feudal Age. He's going to the Castle Age, and maybe as soon as he jumps, he'll make the Killerpigeons. Cord is actually getting very close to Castle Edge. He's moving all the way here. Ooh, I don't know about that. Yeah, yeah, no farms available. Only those in the back. And the ones around town center over there. Yeah, so Cord is really needing some food. 1,000 food per minute though. For Cord. Because he's on the berries over there. No eco upgrades for Cord, that's tough. He was away from the gold because of Myriad's attacks. Military wing going up for Cord. Myriad already on the Castle Age. No upgrades though. There you go. Upgrading the mercenaries first.
Καλά εκτελουμένη δομή. Αμή, τι θέλει εργασία?
Στείλε με να εργάσομαι.
Not upgrading the Limit, no, because Myriad is switching into Varangian Guards. Now Kairosiphone coming in the back. Ooh, great catch from Core. Catching the villagers of Myriad, going out to the berries. Getting a good amount of villagers. Varangian guards trying to defend. But Core can just throw those archers away. He's also raiding on the raiding on the gold. Nice villager kill. Score with a huge villager advantage. Cisterns are not connected. Oh, they're being connected right now. I thought he left that spot to connect. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you just don't do that little bit of the aqueduct. Oh, Core being very lucky with those villagers over there. Myriad with no vision. How he didn't see the... I think he could have seen the deer dead, but I'm not sure. Tower goes down. Kairosiphone doing some good work. Military wing will spawn 2 camel riders. 3 camel archers are in here. I don't think there'll be enough. Villagers come out to kill the archer. Myriad 26 villagers behind. This might be too much. Remember that he lost the previous game. So if Core wins this game, he moves to the quarterfinals. And Myriad gets left behind. Ooh. The raiding guards will find that insane amount of villagers from Core. Will they? Actually, no, they just pass around. Nah, they come back. Here we go. Ooh, insane horse archer raid. Core almost 30 villagers ahead. Oh, but he's falling behind on the military count. Raiding guards doing some good damage over there. Back to 25 villager lead. And now Core with the veteran archers with composite bows attacking 33% faster. Does it really matter though against Varangian guards? Right? We need some lancers. Core only now starting to produce them. Great kiting for Myriad with the longbows, reducing the numbers of Core, Varangian guards into the economy and into the production, doing some really good damage. But Myriad is forced to retreat. Good defense from Core at the moment, losing 22 villagers though. That's quite insane. Myriad lost 8 villagers, but Core seems to be suffering the most losses. Yeah, good attack from Myriad. 41 military units versus 19. Nobody getting relics. Both players too focused in attacking slash defending. Core still lucky. Oh, that's weird. But Core still lucky that Myriad didn't check the deer. Myriad is just too focused in attacking through the side of Core's base. Huge villager migration to the new wood line. and good game gets called. Core out of military units loses to a great military pressure from Myriad. Thanks for watching. It's 1-1. Let's go to game number 3. Let's go to game number 3, guys. Let's go, let's get it. Welcome to game number 3 from a best of 3. We are here for Killerpigeon Midweekmuster number 18, round of 16. We have on the color orange playing as John Dark and with 1 win to his name, it's Core. In the color green playing as Ayubids and with 1 win to his name as well, it's Myriad. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Welcome to the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Use the links down below to find me and Killerpigeon live on Twitch. And they have a very interesting matchup over here. Jeanne d'Arc, I think it's very favorite. They are very good at going into professional scouts, and then they are able to get knights cheaper while having deer under their base. It's really good, but don't count the Ayubids out. I think they are a very unexplored civilization, and I think they can do very well, and I think a lot of people just kept following the same pattern with Ayubids, and I think there are some extra unknown way or less known ways I mean, to play Ayubids, especially to counter such an obvious pro scout play. Like, you know what is going to do pro scouts, so you can use that to your own advantage. You're gonna have culture wing logistics, so It's going to be a fast castle from Myriad, or you could use the dervishes to heal your feudal age units while you deny the deer. That could be a very good play, actually. Let's see how Core approaches the match. Deer already, not deer, mill already in place. We get on the berries, of course. Oh, not working on those. Because they're almost running out. So does that mean he wants to go Eco Wing into the Castle Age? That will mean 7 free villagers and more food around the berry patches. A new age begins. Professional scouts for Core. Myriad could go professional scouts himself, but I think he wants castle. No, he's going stable. With the dervishes. Where are the dervishes? Hello? Or was it a faster age up? Wait, it was faster and cheaper age up, not dervishes. Desert Trader to counter the scouts? I guess. No, there we go. Guys, I was tripping. There we go. Those are the dervishes. To kind of see where the first knight is. Now, Desert Trader will be able to counter the knight, especially with the healing from the dervishes. Here we go. Those bad boys going together. That's JD evolving. Hunter JD doing good damage to the Dervish, that's for sure. Myriad taking a look at the deer from Core. No, he's getting pro scouts as well. Okay, nice play. And now with the dervishes and with the camel, with the desert traders, he's able to do huge damage. But archers coming in for Core. So desert traders will be out of place there, taking a lot of damage from those ranged units. Knight charges in. Great reaction from Myriad as well, doing insane damage to the Knight. The Knight will be going down very, very soon. The Dervish heal is insane. Look at that. And as they run away, the healing's coming through as well. That's insane. Oh, keep moving, Myriad. Good play, good play. He's getting a lot of deer from that part of the map. He still has a whole pack available there, and 5 more deer available over there. Core getting a whole pack from there. Myriad comes back with the pressure. Now there's a Trader going down. Myriad might lose another one right there. What is important is that Myriad does not lose the dervishes. Now switching into Horseman to counter the archers. Great play from Myriad, actually. He's playing this one really, really well. He basically got 1 deer pack from the enemy. And he can still get 2 deer pack of his own. Because I think Core is not able to get that pack from Myriad. So Core will be falling behind when it comes to economy. Myriad is 1 villager ahead. But core already with wheelbarrow and GD making knights cheaper. But knight is not really like the best play for core right now because of the desert traders. Oh, the scouts! Where are they going? I think they have no way out. Okay, very, very, very good fight for Myriad. Taking care of those archers. I think Myriad needs a bit more desert raiders to counter the knights. That knight is almost dead. JD could go for the heal. Oh wait, one of the dervish died? Oh, that's extremely bad for Myriad actually. He's now sharing that tier pack with core. 4 tier for core. 3 tier for Myriad. JD returns to the battlefield almost immediately. But yeah, losing one of the dervishes, not great for Myriad. It was a good fight though. Eco seeming very close for both players. Core is doing archer, so he's getting more wood per minute. And Myriad losing a bit here on the numbers of desert raiders and horsemen. A lot of knights coming in from core. And Myriad not able to get more deer. Core turning back or turning around a little bit the odds of the game by getting those 4 deer carcasses away from Myriad. And now Myriad is thinking about Castle Age. Core might be thinking about some extra damage in Feudal. 7 knights, 4 archers, GD helping around. Oh no, Myriad was already edging up with Eco Wing, so 7 free villagers. Oh, that's crazy. He was able to keep up with Core in Feudal Age and go Castle Age at the same time. 10% more gathering rate as well from Golden Age Tier 1 really helps into that, plus Wheelbarrow too. And that's a relic for Myriad. Now he only has 1 dervish, so it will take some time to get the relics back in, but he'll be able to do so. Core going into the Castle Age very, very soon as well. Already 3 Camel Lancers. Core has no speedman to stop that and is going Guildhall. In the middle of the map, archers going down to the units of Myriad, but now Myriad is so ahead. With 7 villagers, right? Knight Raid could do well. Triple stable for Myriad, that's really good. Knight converted. Ah, that was so lucky. Villagers on the gold, very exposed for Myriad. Myriad, ooh, slow reaction, very slow reaction. He loses 1. He's still 6 villagers ahead. He's securing the first relic. He's going to raid with Desert Traders too, and with Camel Lancers into the Age Up. This might be GG right now if those units collapse into the Age Up. The Knights from Core should be coming back in right now. But Age Up extremely delayed. A lot of villagers going down, so many kills. Myriad is so much ahead right now. He's delaying perhaps the knight completely the age up. No units for core back at home. He needs to bring the knights back, but the knights will lose to the camel lancers and to the desert raiders. It was an excellent attack from Myriad at the right time. This might be game. No, I think it is game actually. I think it is over. I don't think core can come back. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that was so... Oh, like actually 2 knights were converted and GG gets called. Myriad takes game number 3 and he goes to the next round of Killerpigeon Midweekmuster number 18. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe and I see you on the next one. Great game, guys. Everybody watching on Twitch and on YouTube. We'll stop the stream for right now. Tomorrow we'll be back with more Age of Empires 4 castle games while we wait for the DLC. I hope you enjoy and I see you next time.